Damn it, back to the ship again. Spent more time running backwards and forwards to the frontier than I have actually helping these people.
Landing commencing.
Right, so I don't have any of the other things needed. I've got the vortex shard thingamajiggies, but nothing else. I need cysts and things, so apparently I've got to kill weird creatures we haven't seen yet. How do I know what weird creatures we haven't seen yet that I'm supposed to kill? Huh? Unless they attack me, I'm just going to end up randomly killing farmer stock. Having said that, they're supposed to be vortex creatures, aren't they? So if it's whatever the local, what is it, groat? The local goat thing? Yeah. Where are we at? Assist House Dulof, Vahal, and Kadik. Okay. Just before I do that, is this the city still? Can I look for the kids? You probably are, mate. Okay. Hide and seek, kiddos. Hide and seek. They're pretty damn good, I'll give them that. What's that? A vacant house. Who's that? Couple of citizens. That's the bar. That's where Kesrick, whatever, Jesrick, what his name? He's down there. Okay, that in that direction looks like there's a bit more of the city, so we'll have to see if we can spot the kids over there. I'm cheating now. If only because I don't want the kids sitting there for that long, they starve to death. That's not going to be a good image, is it? What did you do? I played hide and seek with the kids when I first got here and they all starved. Anyone? This is a... Whoa! Whoa, can't do that. Can I please put the gun away? Thought I was having problems. Not the child I'm looking for. I don't think so, anyway. Or is it?
Yes?
Hey there. Have you seen...
Mother tells me not to worry.
In the year 2240,
She
House
seems so
Faroon went to
sad.
war with the settled systems in what has come to be known as the Serpent's Crusade.
Oh, right, okay.
Did we win?
Well, the settled systems think they did.
Why did we fight them again?
Jinan Varun believed that he was tasked by the Great Serpent to...
Okay, let's listen to the school lesson.
The Serpent's Crusade was an attempt to make that a reality.
What do you think of the Serpent's Crusade?
What do I think of it?
Yeah. Do you think it was...
Yes, child. I know what they meant. And my answer is this. If Jinan Varun decided that the crusade was necessary, then it was. The Great Serpent told him to do it after all, and we do not question the Great Serpent.
Apparently not.
The guards overheard my neighbor forsaking the Great Serpent. What a fool. I have not seen him in days.
That's not a good sign. Hey there. Have you seen any kids knocking about?
Vindicator?
That's not what I meant. Okay. A vacant house requires a key. Oh. Have you ever owned property on your home planet before? Because if you want to, there's a house here for sale. I'm sure we could manage it. What's that? That is the other part of what's left of the city, is it? Oh, hi. What the? That's for security. I will spot these kids. Whee! Yeah, so that's part of the city as well. Come on, kids, where are you? Right. Let's just keep looking for them. Right, let's go this way first. And then we'll come back. Halls of devotion, halls of authority.
If it is a bottle of Goza,
Everything we have ever worked
Harold's
for,
Rest
gone
is
in an
the place.
instant.
Probably.
We will rebuild, darling. Everything will be all right. I promise you. It was not a very nice home anyway, huh?
Your jokes are not helpful.
I apologize. I am just trying to put a smile on that face. It has been so long since I have seen you smile.
I do not understand. How can you be so relaxed? We are homeless.
You've got each other.
The house and our belongings, they were nice, and I do miss them. But they are not you. You, my love, are my strength. As long as I have you, nothing can break me.
Yes.
Everything will be all right, love. I promise you.
You're romantic. You always know what to say.
Okay, I need to stop staring at people. They're not going to find it polite or charming, are they? But he's right, you know. There are people who've lost everything, including their loved ones. You still have your loved one. Is this a makeshift bridge, then? Where is... Oh, hello.
Hi, how are you?
Not bad. Found you.
You found me! Wow, you're a lot better than me at this game. Thanks for helping me put a smile on my friends' faces.
You're welcome. I still have to find them. Are you going to be okay? Do you know, are you going to be okay? They mentioned about your parents being gone, but you seem to be holding up better than them.
I'll be okay. Ivali and Alana's parents have taken me in.
Ah. Do you mind if I ask you what happened to your parents?
My house was close to the Scaled Citadel when the, thing happened. It's gone now, and so are my parents. I was playing with Alana at his house when it happened. Alana's parents told me that mine were dead, and that I'd be living with them now.
Yeah. I mean, maybe they're still out there somewhere, kid, but they probably are dead.
Maybe, but Alana's parents say that I have to accept that my mother and father are never coming back.
Oh, you have to accept
They're
it.
probably right. I try not to think too much about it because it makes me sad. Sorry, I don't really want to talk about it anymore.
No, that's fine. Are they treating you well?
Yeah, I like living with them because they have a big house, but I don't really see their parents that much. It's nice living with Alana and Ivali though, since we're able to play a lot more now. Really, it's a good thing that I'm staying with them, since their parents have been so busy lately. Alana's been really sad about that, so I've been trying hard to cheer him up. I'm not sure if I've been helping, but I'm trying my best.
That sounds like me, to be honest. Anyway, look at it this way, kid. He may not show it now, he may not even understand it now, but one day he's going to look back and be thankful for everything you did for him at your time of need. You're doing great.
Thanks. I'm glad you think so.
Yeah, I should be going.
Okay, thanks for the game.
Yep. Oh, one thing though, kid.
I hope my parents are okay, wherever they are.
Alright. Do you,
Don't be scared. The Great Serpent will take care of us.
I was gonna... Okay, yeah, I shouldn't cheat. I know I don't want the kids getting hungry waiting for me for ages, but... Okay. Oh, hello.
Hear me. Now is not the
There
time
used to be
for
several
doubt.
temples like this.
Now is the time
Now,
for devotion, for loyalty.
look at this place.
For the
Yep.
great serpent has shown himself and the power he wields. Do not be afraid, be joyful. Come together and rejoice, for through this tragedy, our salvation has been proven without doubt. The great serpent is here and has always been here. You have been spared for a reason, so do not be afraid. Be empowered and go forth with renewed faith, renewed strength. All must serve.
Whoa.
All must serve.
I mean, it looks like the wall was cut virtually. Hey there.
I've not seen my sister in days. Great serpent, I pray nothing has happened to her.
Yeah, me too, mate.
What an honor it was to aid you on your path to become one of the promised.
Oh, Hanaza.
The great serpent sends you to me once again.
Can I just ask what you do as a herald?
The High Council supports the Speaker on matters practical and political. Heralds like myself provide spiritual and philosophical guidance. Together with the Speaker, we work to divine the intent of the Great Serpent and to spread his message to the people of House Varun. And, as time permits, I make myself available to the people of Dasra for the same guidance. I exist to serve, as do we all.
Yeah, I'm sorry about the torch. How do you think this calamity is going to impact the faith of the citizens?
It would be a true shame if, in the face of adversity and tragedy, the people turn away from the Great Serpent. In times of crisis, that is where the Great Serpent shows himself most.
Yeah.
He guides us to seek community, empowers us to rebuild better and stronger, encourages us to find a newfound faith in him. I pray the people of Dasra see that it is not a time for fear or doubt. It is acceptable to grieve what we have lost, but we must not let that grief poison our minds. It is my hope that people will turn towards and not away from the Great Serpent. Through him, we can rebuild a better Dasra, forged in a blazing fire of faith and community.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Farewell.
Farewell. Okay. Not a lot of light in that place. Hey there. Okay. I'm gonna avoid praying for now, but if I have to get people like this guy to think I'm actually one of them and not a husk, I may have to. And I know what you're thinking, because... well, that's that house, isn't it? Because you're one of the Varun yourself. What is it like having a big brother who's technically part of your religion now? Well, I say big brother. I'm more like an adopted big brother now, aren't I? But hey. What's it like? Keep your eye out for those other two kids.
It is comforting to see that at least some places can maintain a degree of normalcy.
Yeah.
I pray that the Great Serpent will deliver us from our hardships soon.
You'd hope so.
I would think the conversation starts there.
I apologize, but with the cataclysm, the investigation has been slow going.
How convenient.
You're putting the growth before the horns! The issue is not the supplies, it's the workforce!
Whoa.
This may sound radical, but if we could reunite with some of the exiles from House Malene...
Careful, Envoy. It means nothing if those who lend a hand are holding a knife.
True.
Not to mention, they're completely sloughing mad. What? Too soon? It's only been about 50 years?
For now,
What?
let me see what I can find out regarding the missing supplies.
Draw me like one of your
Possible
Varun
they've
girls,
lost
eh?
in the tragedy along with everything else, but I don't know for sure. Once that is sorted, we can revisit this debate.
Of course.
Yeah. She seems to be the one in just... What are you doing? Don't look at me like that. Oh dear. Excuse me, are you okay?
Vindicator.
Yeah, what was all that about?
Oh, the usual politics. Everyone has an opinion, nobody has a consensus. It's exhausting.
Right.
The only thing the houses have ever been good at is pointing fingers. Mine's coiled and ready. Is yours?
Probably. So let me guess, work's been challenging since the incident?
Yes, you might say that. But I like a challenge. Sometimes tragedy is an opportunity to advance. Especially if the vortex swallows a direct superior or two.
Lovely. Okay, and what's your role in this little three-way argument?
I am a member of House Vethal, stationed at the keep. Our job, to make sure everyone is working and committed to the cause. If someone has a crisis of faith, we simply remind them the importance of their role. As the saying goes, all must serve.
What am I tripping over? Oh. That's what I'm tripping over. All must serve. Okay. What can you tell me about the keep then?
Well, the keep is where the army of Hasvaroon has been traditionally armed and trained. To fight and conquer will always be a part of our culture. Even in peacetime, the serpent is coiled and ready to strike.
You could say he striked at you. Okay, let's not say that. No, they're just talking theoretical philosophy. Alright, well, where were you when this cataclysm happened? I'm assuming working in the keep.
Well, I was in Jinan Plaza and had a full view of the whole thing. It was spectacular. A wave of energy sweeping over the city, eating everything in its path. The destruction alone was impressive. But what I'll always remember is the noise. The vortex itself moved swiftly, darkly. But the sound of it was a slow hum. Deliberate. I can't explain it any other way. Like thunder rolling after the lightning. The power of the great serpent. Unleashed. You stopped talking. Did the vortex get your brain too?
You literally just finished talking yourself. Okay, so You appreciate the spectacular nature of the Force and nature. Okay. Thank you for your time.
Remember, Chosen. None but the faithful are promised tomorrow.
Okay. Excuse me, your name is...
I spend most of my time working at the Ministry of State.
Okay, according to your name badge, you're what, Medine Kadich? Okay. What's your role at House? No, actually, what was your opinion of the discussion you just had?
So you overheard us?
Yep.
Well then, let me answer your question with a question.
Ooh.
Do you think the cycle of violence can be broken? Or are some conflicts absolute?
Ooh. Okay. Everything can be broken. It's just a question of what your attitude is to how you break it.
I wholeheartedly agree. We do not have to forgive, but we can let go.
Yep.
And why continue to fight if the reason for conflict is no longer an issue?
Yeah. Why ask the question? Can I ask a question to your question for my question? What's this about?
Let's just say recent events have reminded me of an old parable about a father and two sons. The eldest son was dutiful, the youngest disobedient. But the father loved both equally, and the eldest resented this. One day, the youngest falls into a pit of quicksand. The eldest, filled with bitterness and anger, ponders, leaving him to die. The parable ends here, leaving the reader to contemplate the end. But I imagine that only by working together can a family prosper. And the alternative brings us both to ruin.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, if the source of the conflict's gone, then the fighting should stop. I'm glad that you're actually taking the attitude of, like, the peaceful way of stopping conflict. Because there is the other option of just kill everybody on the other side and then there's no one to fight. But that, you know, that's harder said than done, and hence why fights continue in a loop. Yeah, so if the source of the conflict's gone, then we can make the fighting stop, surely.
I concur. And the infighting serves only to weaken House Faroon and Dazra. In my argument back there, I advocated for more workers, even if it meant reaching out to our enemies. And yes, I understand the reluctance with House Malin. Their crimes go beyond forgiveness. But I'm also not campaigning to conscript their soldiers. We need workers, healers, and engineers. People who can help rebuild Dazra, not tear it down.
The trouble you've got with any migration between two sets of people, even when they're very culturally similar, is making sure you bring the right people in. Bring the wrong people in, or even people with hidden...
I don't have time for delays.
Why asking me for my opinion then? Or even people with the wrong intent and you've got problems. Anyway, what's the push for the more workers then?
I'm surprised such a question can be asked with the city in such disarray. The problems are obvious, and yet those in power continue to emphasize patience and measured responses. Now is not the time for red tape. The more caution we exercise, the more people will suffer.
But have you done the logistical numbers on whether or not you can feed them? Or house them? You got refugees at the minute. Where are the workers going to go? Because once they start getting weak and feeble, they just become refugees as well, because they haven't got enough food to do the work you want them to do. Alright. I'm not saying don't have the workers, I'm saying make sure you worked it out. Literally. What's your What's your role at House Kadik?
With regards to politics, these days I'm mostly an advisor. I focus on high-level concepts and strategies as opposed to the day-to-day operations. I let my ward Okeem handle all of that. He sends me proposals, I weigh in, and give my approval. I've even made him captain of my ship, the Cortege. I joke that I'm mostly a glorified rubber stamp. But my days working the field are over.
Okay.
If you don't mind getting to the point.
I'm trying. This discussion, why was it so heated?
Oh, I assure you it was 100% personal. Davina and I have history. She blames me for derailing her political ambitions. Without getting too caught in the seaweed, A long time ago, I received some bad intel from a source on a zealot hideout. Tavina used that intel to launch an attack and ended up taking out a camp of civilians. The incident was high profile, and the fault was attributed mostly to her. She's never forgiven me for it, and I fail to see why. It's petty and unprofessional for someone of her position.
Yeah, I get that she should have double-checked your stuff, but then again, you should have double-checked your stuff as well. So it's probably 70-30 her fault for not double-checking your stuff, but you've still got a little bit of blame there, mate. Where were you when the cataclysm happened then?
I was at the spaceport, attending to business.
Okay.
I only witnessed the crest of the vortex emanating from the scaled citadel. It lasted only a moment. A flash in the sky. It was only the hours afterward that we understood the consequences of that moment.
Right. So this House Meline, where are they now?
They are the ones commonly known as zealots, fanatics who believe peace should never have been made with the settled systems. But to assume any group is a monolith is absurd. Reconciliation with the hardliners should be off the table, but we can find members within who are willing to abandon the Serpent's Crusade.
Okay, they're the ones who I've had bad dealings with. Thank you for the information.
Until we meet again.
Yes, Quiz... yes, he screwed her career up. Hello.
First the cataclysm, now this. There's too much going on right now.
I saw. Don't know if it helps when I'm confronted. I'll probably just punch my way through it. Okay. Working left. Look, I know it doesn't seem like the right thing to do when there's so many problems going on, but maybe take just a day. Or even 12 hours. Come on. You look exhausted.
Pray that I could, but right now I need more time, not less. I'm sorry if I seem a bit flustered. Things have been chaotic since the cataclysm, and now word of missing supplies. But that doesn't excuse my rudeness. Let me at least introduce myself. My name is Kezrani Dulkev. I work as an executor for House Dulkev.
Well, I am Tom. Nice to meet you. What's an executor?
Members of House Dulkev who handle trade in and out of Dazra. We are part of the Ministry of Commerce, but our building was lost in the cataclysm.
All right, well, like I said the first time, I'm Tom. Nice to meet you.
Likewise. And I'm well aware of who you are. Word of the first convert in generations is on everyone's lips these days. But I'm sure you are busy getting adjusted to life here. Is there anything I can help you with?
Okay, look, I overheard your conversation, and it seems like I might be able to help you. You've hit some trouble between the three of you.
Trouble only begins to describe it. It's about the supply shortage. There may be a reason for it beyond the cataclysm itself. A week ago, my cousin Ukaru came to my office concerned about a series of lost shipments. He was certain someone was using the tragedy as cover to steal supplies and route them to our enemies.
Alright. Which enemies? Are we talking House Thingy-Majiggy?
I'm not sure. The message was vague, and there are many who would want to do us harm.
Wouldn't that be treason under your culture?
Yes, but given the seriousness of the accusation,
Our culture.
the proof must be irrefutable. So I told my cousin to return with more evidence. And when I didn't hear back, I assumed that was the end of it. But this morning, I received a slate from a courier. It was from Ukaru. It was worrying, to say the least.
He had a message for you, your hands only, did he? Or your eyes only? Okay. It is a bit odd that he wouldn't talk to you in person.
Yes, He was trying to leave a trail, it seems, in case something happened. The contents were cryptic. He mentions a possible conspiracy and being followed and, well, I hate to say it, but I'm starting to panic. He hasn't shown up to work in days, and the timing of all this feels suspicious.
A sudden absence would give credence to the idea he was followed.
Agreed. Okaru?
Oh.
But if he is in danger, I don't know if it's safe for me to investigate. I need someone disconnected from the noble houses.
Ah. This is where I come out. So, why someone disconnected? Because there's going to be bias whichever way it jumps. What kind of shipments have gone missing?
Vital supplies for the city, which given the cataclysm is a wide breadth of things. Construction materials, medical kits, food. The loss of all this is a great cause for concern, given the state of the city.
Why not investigate it yourself? Because she's too damn busy and about to fall down from exhaustion. I'll go. Okay. I'll do it. Just tell me where to start.
Okaru's workstation is likely your best bet. He's been working in the rehabilitation unit on the 3rd floor of the Halls of Healing.
Wow,
If
okay.
you run into any issues with access, hand this slate to my fellow executors. Once you locate him, report back to me. I've got a meeting at House Kadik later, but I shouldn't be hard to track down. Hopefully you'll find my cousin alive and safe.
Hopefully. And nice to meet you. Halls of Obedience. Okay. Spaceport. Is that another... Ooh. So straight down to the spaceport. Okay, keep an eye out for the kids. The meat house. Nope, not down here. I'm hoping they were sensible enough to just stay sort of in the city and not go wandering. Alright, what? Halls of Healing.
Excuse me, Vindicator. Can I have a word?
What? Oh,
The requests for aid and supplies never cease.
okay.
Thank you for stopping to talk to me. My name is Lijana Dulkev.
Oh, hello.
Normally, I would ask how I can help you, but under the circumstances, I am the one who needs help. I oversee the delivery of goods to those living outside the city.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, I lost one of my couriers to the recent catastrophe. I have sought a replacement, but extra hands are in desperately short supply.
Let me guess. The deliveries are... Oh yeah, I'm hungry. Well, I'm definitely, genuinely sorry to hear that.
I appreciate your sympathy. I wouldn't normally seek help from someone I don't know.
No, that's not a problem.
However, I am not above admitting my situation. The truth is, this is about more than just a business transaction. It is very important to me that someone makes these deliveries as soon as possible.
Okay, is this something personal? Yeah, is this something personal? Is it like medication and things like that?
The truth is, I am new to this position.
Oh, okay.
When I assumed these duties, it was impressed upon me that I would carry a great burden. The Ministry has never failed to make a timely delivery. Our reputation in this regard is flawless. That reputation and my position are both now in jeopardy.
Okay, well, I'm sure your customers understand, considering the circumstances, but...
The delay has been too long already.
Okay.
If the situation is not resolved soon, the people will begin to lose faith in us. I cannot allow that. It is my duty to uphold our high standards. Time is wasting, so I will get to the point. I would like you to be my new courier. Our deliveries are paid upon arrival. You can keep the payments for yourself. The Ministry of Commerce has a sterling reputation, and it is my duty to uphold it, no matter the cost.
I think that we should help her.
Well,
Those
yeah.
supplies might be important, perhaps even vital.
Probably.
They are indeed, and our customers have been waiting far too long to receive them. Please tell me that you will accept. Don't force me to beg on my knees where all can see.
No. Everybody would beg. So I'm delivering stuff and getting paid. No need to return after. Yeah, I mean, what's it matter? I'll take the job. Come on. It would be an honor to serve House Dulcef.
Well spoken, and very true.
Wink.
In so doing, you can take pride in knowing you have made a contribution to a noble lineage. Here are the packages.
Thank you.
One is for Alikcha Dalka, who you can find at a nearby growth farm.
Okay.
Another is for Firan Nostal, who is working on some repairs at Hamati Station. The last is for Lazim Balian, who can be found at the shrine to the north of the city.
Nice.
May the Great Serpent grant you swift and safe travels.
Yeah, thank you. We got something to do first. Excuse me.
Growing up, I only found myself in the halls of healing on rare occasions. Training accidents, mostly.
Okay.
I always found these gardens comforting.
Good. Hey there. Gotcha.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. Are you disappointed that I found you? No. But can you give me a hint where Alana might be hiding?
You're bad at this, so I'll help you. Alana has been hiding at the camp with all the people a lot.
Oh, right. Cheers. Are you disappointed that I found you?
No, that's the point of the game, right?
Good.
Really, I'm glad you found me, because it would have been embarrassing for you if you didn't. You know, since all of the best hiding spots got eaten by the Great Serpent.
Yeah. You scared? You ate the scissors. Do you really... Are you not scared, considering what's happened? You're quite upbeat.
No, the Great Serpent will help us.
True. Okay. Nice kid. Don't mess with the kid's faith. I'm sure he will.
Yeah, there's no reason to be scared when we know he'll help us.
Okay.
I hope he helps us soon, though. I miss my old hiding spots.
Alright. Well, I have to get going now.
This is so much more fun than just playing with Mila and Alana. But, don't tell them I said that. Bye!
Bye! Near the camp. Okay. Let's have a look. What have we got? A house divided. Investigate the halls of healing. The courier. Deliver. Show. Where are these? Whoa. Shack Monash. Okay, wherever that is. Interesting, right. What was it? A house divided. Investigate the halls of healing, yeah. Aligning the houses. Assist House Stulkef. Alright, well, I've just picked up a job for them, but I don't even know if that's... Okay, stop doing that! I'm aligning the houses, right, yeah, let's... Is that the one I've got? Assist. Oh no, that's the one. Oh, yeah. Alright. Ugh! I am so messing up this new watch upgrade. Hello, House Dulca. How's the healing? Let's just get in there.
Their sins must have been considerable for the Great Serpent to subject us to this.
Maybe.
There must be all of that
you can afford to let go of.
Look, I was hungry and thirsty. I'm okay now. Is that okay with you?